So today's project is fixing this toilet. The problem we were having is no water was getting into the tank. And obviously if you have no water in the tank, it will not flush. So the first thing you check is the valve. Is the valve on? The valve was on, still no water coming through this valve. That could mean that this valve is clogged up or has a problem, but it could be other things. So we kind of start at the bottom of this valve. I took the supply line off of the tank and carefully turned the valve back on to see if there's any water coming out of this side of the supply line. When that produced no water, I went ahead and took the supply line off completely of this valve and looked in there, and there seemed to be a bunch of junk right there in the valve. So I also looked in here and I see debris here. So something at some point, probably a main line, broke and someone fixed it, but in the process of fixing it, got some debris in there. And so we have some stuff stuck in here. And throughout time, as stuff came and hit this little rock or piece of rust or whatever that is that's wedged in there, it built up in the valve and completely stopped the water from flowing. So in this case, the simple fix is take off this supply line, either clean it out and clear it, or replace it completely, and that should work. So in this case, I opted to go ahead and clear the obstruction. It was indeed a little pebble of some sort that got in the main line at some point and worked its way up. I'm kind of surprised it passed this valve and got stuck in the hose itself or the supply line. So I went ahead and cleared it, made sure the whole thing was clear, that there wasn't another obstruction, that water was flowing properly. And now I'm going to turn this back on. We can check to see if this valve has got a problem, but it looks like and sounds like everything's flowing properly. So now the toilet should work once again.